Hello guys, and welcome back to another Theme Parks England video. So in today we're going to be doing a review of the Swarm at Thorpe Park Resort. So let's get right into the video. So the Swarm is a B&M wing coaster which opened in 2012 at Thorpe Park Resort. I've only ridden it a few times, but it is a fantastic coaster and it has 5 inversions. But it's not a very long coaster. The inversions are a wing over drop, a 0G roll into an inclined loop, corkscrew, then into an inline twist into the brake run. It's a pretty short ride. It's a pretty short ride. It's a fantastic ride. I've only ridden it a few times as I've only been to Thorpe Park a couple of times, and it is my favourite at Thorpe. It's my 4th favourite in the UK. And it's just an incredible coaster. So it's a bit short, but that's really the only complaint I have about it. It's 127 foot tall with a speed of 57 miles per hour. Obviously that will vary depending on weather and all that stuff and wind, but it hasn't been a huge success for Thorpe Park. It's not what they wanted it to be anyway. It's a fantastic coaster. All of us enthusiasts do love it a lot, but it didn't get the right attention that they wanted it to in 2012. So in 2013 they put the back 2 rows of the train backwards, called Brave It Backwards. 2013 to 2015 this lasted, so 2016 season they scrapped it and put it back to front facing, which was a good idea, I guess, because it didn't really do what it wanted to do again. So the Swarm hasn't been a great success for Thorpe, but it's a fantastic coaster. It was a good investment in my opinion, even though they didn't have the right thing they wanted it to be. But Brave It Backwards was last 2 rows backwards, obviously, and that must have been incredible. They have been putting, it looks like on their recent advertisement for this year, it looked like the back 2 trains were again going to be backwards, but we don't know about that now because obviously we can't get back to the parks. But that would be a good idea. I would want to try it out. Obviously some people didn't like it because the back row is a very good row on the coaster. I've been near to the back when I went on it, but I didn't get back row, but I can imagine it would be good because front row, when you're going over that wing over drop, you're kind of not getting any of that hang time. You're just getting pulled down. You're just gone straight down. Once you've gone over, you're basically down there already. So in the middle is a good place because you're getting a bit of that hang time, then getting pulled down into the inversion. So you get quite a couple of seconds of hang time maybe, which was great. The restraints are very comfortable. They do come down a tiny bit towards the end of the ride. That's my only complaint with them. But the Swarm isn't the thrillingest of coasters. Yeah, it's 57 miles per hour, 5 inversions, quite tall. Because you stand straight underneath it, it does look a lot taller than it actually is, because you walking into the Swarm Island, which is right underneath the lift hill. So you look up at it and it's incredible. Walking straight underneath that lift hill, it is very intimidating, but it is a very graceful coaster. It's just majestic through its layout and very smooth. It has a length of 2,543 feet, which isn't too long, and it probably around from when you leave the lift hill to the brake run, it's probably around 45 something seconds. It's not too long, which is one of my only complaints with it, that is quite short. And at the end of this video I will be doing a review, but rating it out of 10, and see if it gets the TPE seal of approval. Yes, I've just made it up. So it's a fantastic ride, and yeah, it's not very long, but it's a great ride. So when you're walking into the area, you see it, and it's a very well themed coaster. It's like the animatronic creature or whatever it is that is taking over Thorpe Park, and it had a great advertising campaign with Les Coogan, who was one of the characters in the world. It's coming to an end and all that stuff. The end is near and stuff like that. But it's very well themed. You walk into the area and you see like the post box that every now and again the rings, and then it swoops under the broken airplane, which is fantastic. Helicopter, and sometimes when it goes round into the, you sometimes do get a splash of water, which which is good, but I actually think that would be pretty funny if you weren't expecting it, standing there just looking at the coaster and then get splattered with water. I think that'd be incredible. That'd be really funny. But I hadn't seen that, and I also didn't see the fire effects. And there's fire engine, which sometimes had the fire effects, and I've never seen any of the effects really. But it has a good theme tune. They had a theme tune made for it, which was good. I heard that played on opening day. Now played the band who sung that, so that was good. Yeah, so I ain't got really much else to say about the coaster apart from it's incredible, and yeah, so it is a very majestic coaster. One of B&M's first wing coasters, but it's great. Yeah, in my opinion, it is a good investment for Thorpe, and I know it's been nearly 10 years, well it's 8 years now that it opened, and they still ain't got a new coaster. They did have Dance Run Ghost Train, which was their major investment, but still it's not great. So yeah, so it's just an incredible coaster. Not much to say. Yeah, my fourth favourite coaster in the country, and then favourite out of Thorpe. So yeah, so I will give it a rating of 9 out of 10 because it is a fantastic coaster. It's very smooth, just like Galactica at Almond Towers. You can just sit on it all day and go to sleep. I don't find it too intense. Maybe some people have grayed out on it, and I don't really seem that to happen to me. But it's not too intense for me anyway. It's just a really relaxing ride. I could just sit on it all day and just relax, just like Galactica. I could sleep on it. Yeah, so 9 out of 10. The missing mark is because well, the restraints do come down a tiny bit, and it is quite short. So yeah, so 9 out of 10. This will be the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one.